and what they need to do, and a little bit of information and so forth, deportation and citizenship and so forth. And people, please, at the end of the day, I'm bringing this program. It's a legitimate lawyer. It's a good lawyer. And he will deliver. If he cannot help you, he's going to tell that he cannot help you. This is not a friend that I just pick up off the street and just say, okay, come and do immigration. They've been doing it for years. He know exactly the way it works. He know how to do the documents, and he know how to get you what you want once you be honest with him. If you're not honest with him, he can't help you. You have to be honest. It's just like if you don't honest to a doctor, the doctor cannot help you. So, he's here today to answer all your questions and tell you what's going on in immigration. What's new and what they need to know about.
So last time we spoke about the deportation ban that's been stopped by the court.
Right.
What that means, of course, is that they're starting to deport again.
Right.
First plane that went out, of course, they list off all of the nationalities that were on the plane.
Right.
Guess who's the first nationality on the plane?
Jamaican.
Jamaica, of course. Unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
16 Jamaicans were on that first plane out. I could not believe
16 Jamaican. 16, that was on the last flight that went. When did that flight leave? You remember?
I can't remember the exact date of that flight, but it was this past week, though.
Okay, this past week. 16 Jamaican was deported.
So they had 16 on that first flight out. And then after that, then they went for the Spanish people. About 200 Hondurans were after that, and then about another 100 Guatemalans were flown out after that.
Right.
So it just almost like they were just building up a list.
Oh, wow.
Of people to get, and that's only after 1 week, right? Biden's rule was only in there for about a week.
About a week. Right.
And they have that full list of people already lined up.
Right.
So, so it's back to business as usual as far as ICE is concerned.
Right.
ICE is fighting him all the way on everything that he's attempting to put through. So just, same precautions as you had before.
Right.
Don't listen to what the news is saying. Mm-hmm. Focus on protecting yourself. Right.
Right. Which is the key. And no, it's not the time for people to play around when it comes to immigration, because people don't want to get deported. You know what I mean? You don't want to be breaking law and getting deported, and all kind of stuff happens. So it's good to get your documents sorted out if you can, the legitimate way and so forth. So, that's good and so forth. So, which one of the topic you want to talk about? Which one you want to shoot at?
People last time were really interested in the Fianc Visa. I saw a few requests for that.
Oh, yes, Fianc Visa. What's up, Soki? Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to you, but I'm also live on Instagram while I'm talking to you so I'm live on 2 devices. So, nice. Yes, so we are going high tech. So, yes, Fianc Visa. We want to talk about Fianc Visa because a lot of people are confused about the Fianc Visa and don't understand how Fianc Visa work and the rules and what can happen if you break the law and all of that and the procedure. So you could tell us about the Fianc Visa, because there's a lot of people that's watching me right now who would like to get their fiancé in the United States of America, and they think that, okay, get the fiancé up here and then, okay, you don't have to go back and that's about it and forget about the marriage. So you will explain that better to them, how Fianc Visa work and all of that.
Sure. So like you're just saying, that Fiancé Visa is something that a lot of people are interested. It's an amazing tool that a lot of people don't use. It's one of the little known tools in immigration to be used.
Right.
And Fiancé Visa, just like you were saying, is you have a fiancé, you have someone that you're dating overseas, or someone that you're looking to get married.
Right.
Now you got 2 options, right? The option most people take is they go overseas and they marry the person, and then they file for them to come here in the United States.
Right.
Now, I will be honest with you, that is the cheaper way to get it done.
Right.
That is typically the slower way to get it done.
Right.
The faster way, normally, but the more expensive way, is to use the Fiancé Visa. And when I'm talking about cost, I'm talking about the filing fees with the government. Because you brought your fiancé here, the government's going to hit you with the green card fee that everybody who's here pays for, which is $12.25.
Right.
So that's really it. It's just like a matter of like a few $100s, but it's so much faster. So you go over there, you get engaged.
Right.
And with my clients, there's a whole set of paperwork and evidence and documents I tell them to get. You know what I mean?
Right.
Proof of engagement, things like that.
Right.
So you get a whole bunch of proof of the fact that you're engaged with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you file for them to get a visa. It's called a K-1 visa.
K-1 visa.
And you can not only does it let you get a visa for that person who you're dating, it also lets you get a visa for their children as well, as long as they're all minors.
Oh, so wait a minute. So So I don't mean to cut you. So therefore, if I go to Jamaica and I meet a girl and I love her and I want to bring her to the United States and I got 2 kids and the kids are minor, like say 2 or 3, and I'm gonna get a fiancé visa for her to come here, right? She can get me a fiancé visa and my 2 kids will also get a fiancé visa or get a visa under the fiancé program, right?
They'll get right, yeah. They're not getting K1, but yeah, you got the plan. So what we do is we set it up inside such a way so that we've got all of the children coming together all as once,
right?
And that they're all able to fly up together. I'm sorry, I'm looking off the screen. My daughter just walked up with.
Oh, that's
yeah, boo. My apologies.
No, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
So then you're all able to go up there together,
right?
And what happens now is once you enter the United States, I believe you have about 3 months, about 90 days, in which you actually have to get married, because your visa works the same way like a normal visitor visa works, right? So what that means is that, sorry about moving the camera.
No, that's all right. No, that's it.
The visa is just like a visitor visa. So,
right.
You went in for a visitor visa interview.
Right.
You sat there, you know, they made sure you weren't a criminal, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
And then once it's granted, they gave you a 10-year visa that you can use to visit.
Okay.
Same exact way, except this time they're going to be giving you a K1 visa,
right,
which gives you entry into the United States, but only for 90
days.
In those 90 days, you have to get married and then apply for your green card.
Okay, so
just the visa to get married.
All right, so let me go back on that. So people, if you're watching, let me explain it. I know you guys understand, but some of other people act like we don't understand what he's saying. That so if I go to Jamaica, for example, and I met a girl along there, and she got 5 kids, and the 5 kids she have is minor, right? I apply for a fiancé visa. The kids will get a chance to get a visa to come when she's coming. But here's the thing with that and so forth. The visa is for 90 days. That means if you enter the United States on a fiancé visa, you must get married in the 90 days. There's no excuse. There's no mistake. You have to get married within 90 days because it operates just like a regular visa and so forth. Now, I'm going to let him explain the next part. If you do not get married within 90 days, what's going to take place if you do not get married within 90 days? You understand? So that is one process which is more expensive versus if the person is here and you got married and so forth. So I will let him explain to you guys the next part of it.
Right. So we'll just go and let's say it goes wrong. You
right.
don't get married in those 90 days to that person.
Right.
Then what happens now is that your fiancé visa is immediately expired at the end of those 90 days.
Right.
And they put you into deportation proceedings because they're going to be when I say deportation proceedings, I just mean you're going to be put into immigration court. They're going to try and deport you.
Right.
So they're going to try and deport you, and they're going to claim, they may actually just claim marriage fraud, right? They may claim that you were fraudulent from the get-go because you know, depending on what efforts you made to actually get married.
Right.
In which case, you absolutely need a lawyer. You're not going to go that alone.
Right.
I've defended a number of people in that situation.
Right.
And one of the people who I defended, with the help of the judge, actually, we managed to get her a green card anyway.
Wow.
We pushed her right through the system without her having even complete the marriage.
Right.
But the key with her was she did not procrastinate.
Okay.
As soon as her husband left her, she immediately spun around, hired me, and we ran right to the judge. Like, we didn't even hesitate on that at all. And because of that, and because of how proactive she was, the judge immediately reacted positively to her.
Right.
And me and him worked around the prosecutor to make sure that she was given the best benefit. And eventually she got the green card.
Oh, that's good.
So that's like, if you don't meet that deadline, don't just simply hide in a corner and go to work. No. Right. Find yourself some legal help. Get yourself back on the right track. You can't give it up. Timing is everything when it comes to immigration.
Right.
So now, if it does go well and you guys do get married, now you're actually doing the normal marriage process like everybody else who's already here inside the United States.
Right.
But the difference between you and your cousin who's back at home waiting for the green card from overseas,
right,
you're waiting for your green card here in the United States.
Right.
You've got a work card here in the United States. You've got a driver's license here. You've got a social here in the United States while you're waiting for your green card.
That's good.
And that's great.
Right.
That's absolutely great. And so The problem is that whenever you don't go into it properly, whenever you delay on certain things, or if you miss a specific step, then what you see after that is where some of the horror stories come in. You know what I mean? If some piece of paperwork was filed wrong, and then you hear about, oh, maybe one of the children weren't able to stay.
Right.
Or you hear about, oh, maybe she could stay, but only for a little while, but then she kind of had to go back and get rid. Whenever people have these weird stories to tell me, I'm really like, all right, well, who filed your paperwork? Was it some agent that filed it? Was it some flagrant attorney that filed? So that's why it's just a matter of, you got to make sure that everything's being done properly.
Right.
But when it's done properly, it's way faster. The whole thing moves nice and smooth. So today we just did a green card interview for one of our clients who came up here. He brought his wife. He brought her son. While he was down there, he had a daughter with his wife. So we brought his daughter up as well. But the wife and son came up on that K1. Sorry, the wife came up on the K1. The son came up on the K3. But they all came up on the fiancé visa together. Right. And then at once, I immediately filed for the work card. Right. My apologies.
No,
someone just injured themselves after walking around, and she's about to choke herself.
All right. Okay. Take care of that.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. I go on. You could leave it. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wait. No, hold on. The wife has come to save the day.
Oh, so people, I will explain it to you. So therefore, if you come into the United States of America on a Fianc Visa, you cannot leave your country and come on a Fianc Visa and decide, so as soon as you land in the United States of America, you're going to leave the man and go find another man because you have an old boyfriend from school days or from church days or a Facebook boyfriend and so forth. Or you cannot come in the United States and decide, say, the woman bring her here and then you're going to find an old girlfriend that you used to date from years ago and go married to her. It's not going to work. You're going to put into deportation, and that's going to become like a fraudulent marriage. So therefore, if I bring her here on a fiancé visa, we have to get married. Either we're going to get married or you have to go back home, right? But if you decide you're going to leave me and go date somebody else because that's your old boo or whatever it is and your whole fire stick, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you will be deported because now you have not only break the law, but you commit a crime, a fraudulent marriage, and the judge have no choice but to put you on a flight and deport you. And then that's going to put a bar on you because they're not going to give you one again. It's always going to be a problem. So therefore, you need to follow the rules. So if you know that you're not going to come and marry the man and marry the woman, do not apply for a fiancé visa because you just put yourself and give yourself a sentence where it's going to cause a problem and so forth. So it is good and it is bad. And if you're a lady in Jamaica right now, you got 2 kids and a man love you and so forth, and your kids are minor, your kids will get to come with you, but you have to follow the rules. You don't follow the rules, it's going to become a problem. So if you don't like the kitchen, do not go in the kitchen. If the stove get hot at times.
That's exactly right. And that's not to say that there isn't hope. You know, there are some people who miss out, the visa doesn't go through, and then they get remarried, and then we go through the process that way. But it's just like Dr. Love is saying.
Right.
Obviously, immigration isn't stupid. They have access to more records. They know more about your immigration history than you remember.
Yeah.
So as a result, they're always going to have sitting on their table when they look at your application is, oh, she came here to marry this guy, and then 2 months later she married somebody different? That's a little odd. That's why you just want to make sure if something like that, life happens, right? Life happens, you end up in the United States. You got to talk to a lawyer at that point. You're not going on your own, right? There's a lot of do-it-yourself thing. That's not it. You put yourself now in a situation where you're not doing it yourself.
Right.
Talk to a lawyer, make sure that you strategize so that the case can be presented as best as possible so they don't accuse you of fraud.
Right.
A lot of people get themselves wrapped up in different situations.
Right.
But at the end of the whole process, once you're done, you're given the green card just like everybody else. Conditional green card, 10 years, 2 years, stay married, 10 years after that.
Right.
And you move forward with the citizenship smooth as you can possibly go.
Right.
And then best part about this whole thing is no matter how many hiccups there are in the immigration system.
Right.
Right. And anyone who's been sitting in Jamaica, sitting in Barbados, waiting for their green card, they know there's hiccups. You're watching those numbers, watching the date. There's always delays.
Right.
Anytime the delay, you don't care.
Right.
You're sitting in the United States.
Which is
you
true.
got a job, you got a car, you live in. You
It does make a difference, right?
You don't actually care. It's annoying, you know what I mean? You kind of want to get that green card so you got the cure.
Right.
But ultimately, my clients are like, all right, well, I mean, I guess we'll file a renewal for the work card. You know what I mean? Like when those hiccups came up, when there was a government shutdown, when there was an election, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You're in a better position overall. Now, one of the only caveats I got to remind people of is if you have past immigration history, getting a fiance visa is just like getting a visitor visa. So if you've had trouble getting visitor visas, you may have trouble getting fiance visas.
Right.
But that being said, it is actually, in a way, easier to get the fiance visa sometimes than a visitor.
Than a visitor's visa. Okay.
Because the visitor visas rule. The reason why the secret on why most people lose visitor visas. We'll open up the deep, dark secret. The deep secret is the wording of the law. The law says that if you get a visitor visa, you are promising to return to your home country.
Correct.
And that's the part everybody skips because they're just like, right, yeah, I'm coming to visit. And they're like, no. You are promising that you have the intent from the moment you get on that plane to get back on that plane on a different date.
Right.
If they think you don't have the intent from the moment you step on that plane, you can't get on that plane. And that's why 90% of visitor visa cases are denied. But with
hold on. I don't mean to cut you. Okay, people on Instagram, I will ask him in a minute, but also his number. I'm gonna pin his number right here because you guys are asking for his number. So I will pin his number here. And we're doing everything tonight. And I will ask him that question in a minute. You pin this thing now. Okay, pin. Okay, that's his number right there and so forth. And I will ask him that question. Okay, sorry, you could go ahead.
Oh, that's right, yes. But the difference between visitor and fiance, visitor, you got to have intent to return.
Right.
Fiance visa, you have to have intent to get married in the 90 days.
Right.
And now, it's easier for me, working with my clients, to build up enough evidence to prove that a marriage is about to happen.
Right.
Because when you're getting married, there's loads of evidence you're about to get married. There's save the date, there's reservations, there's loads of money passing in.
Right.
But for whether or not you're about to return home, that's super hard. Right? Because as soon as they look at the Jamaican economy, they're like, are you going back though? Why would you? What are you doing right now? You know what I mean? Like if there's a crime spike right before you went in for your visitor visa, they'll be like, yeah, but you're living in a bad neighborhood. I know where you are right now. That's not someplace you want to come. So you know what I mean? Like the world around you is sort of working against you getting here.
Right.
But with the fiance visa, it's the world you create that helps you. You know, if that sort of makes any sense, right?
Right.
You have control of all the variables to get you inside the United States. And so that's why for some of my clients, I'm like, fiance is the way to go in. The final thing I would say on it is, obviously, if you have past immigration history, it's going to make it difficult for you to get in. And in which case, that's another instance where you absolutely need an attorney. Because the attorney's got to look at it, give you the right values, you know, what your risk level is going to be. And if there is a waiver available, he'll help you through it. Right. But if you have any immigration history whatsoever, don't just go walking into that. Because now you're at the mercy of whatever officer is going to be there.
Right. So therefore, if you're in Jamaica and you have past immigration history, maybe fraudulent visa, passport, enter in a country, try to enter the United States or maybe trying to UK or different places and so forth. History of immigration. So therefore, if you buy a visa in 1986 or 1982 or 1991 or whatever it is, and you was caught or whatever it is and so forth, and it's on record, it's gonna become a problem. There's one thing that somebody asked me, which I will answer. No. Can somebody that hold a green card in the United States, can they also get a fiancé visa for their fiancé if the person have a green card and don't have a citizenship?
This has always unfortunately been the sticky part with all my clients.
Right.
Citizenship is key for a fiancé visa, unfortunately. Citizenship is key.
Right.
You want to be a citizen. You want to be filing as a citizen for somebody to get a fiancé visa. It's one of those sort of like extra restrictions that USCIS flipped in through regulation to slow the entire process down for, you know, just people who are here as residents, unfortunately.
Okay, so therefore that USCIS with more to say, okay, if you want to get a fiancé visa, then becomes a citizen, then you can take the process, because being a green card holder is like you're still like 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out, so you're not really official. I would say being a citizen, that because there's a lot of benefit that comes with a fiancé visa and so forth, right? That's what it is? Okay, so people, you understand, you can get a fiancé visa It's easy if you're a citizen and so forth and you won't go through any problem. But if you know that you have committed immigration fraud, you need a lawyer. Even if somebody used a name and it was something that was a mistake, you need a lawyer and so forth. As a matter of fact, if you're doing a fiancé visa, you need a lawyer regardless. Right? That's the best way. That means you won't have any problem. You don't have to answer. You won't have to go to the embassy and they start to ask you what pig it was, what goat it was, what chicken it was, and you can't answer. Get a lawyer that will represent you, that will help you to make your process. What about a British? Okay. I'm going to answer this last question. What about a British person? Do they have to get married? If the person is from England and say, for example, they want to come to the United States and they found a fiancé in the United States and then England, does the process work the same way?
Yeah, it does. So it works the same way no matter what country you're in. However, the strategy might be different, right? So if you're coming from the UK, if you're coming from what we call one of the visa waiver countries, where you don't actually need a visa ahead of time, you can just click a bunch of buttons online and then they'll just give you a temporary visa in the United States.
Right.
If you're coming from one of those countries, some people don't think it's worth it to do the fiancé visa.
Okay.
Because in essence, and this is the sort of blurry part of the law, essentially, it's legal, but, in essence, you can just fly to the United States already.
Right.
You don't need permission.
Right.
So then you just fly here, and then later on you're able to get married. Now, the problem is that once you do that, you have the presumption of committing immigration fraud, right? Because they're like, you came to visit, now you're getting married.
Okay.
So then what they've passed all these little, flaky memos that could mean one thing but could also mean something else. That pretty much just leaves it up to the officer on whether or not to give you mercy. But I'll say that I've done it a lot for my Canadian clients, for my British clients. We've done it a lot where they just flew into the U.S. and then we just did the whole process that way. They got to skip the fiancé visa step because they technically already had a visa. Okay. But I will say I had one Mexican client. She came on a visitor visa. She actually went back to Mexico and filed for the fiancé visa.
Whoa.
And a bunch of officers came and she thought they were going to grill her at her interview. And instead, they just were like, we just wanted to see the girl who had a visitor visa and actually did it the right way.
Right.
Because they're like, we're so used to people just abusing the visitor visa to get that done.
Right.
But the main reason was that she was afraid that if the if the marriage application didn't work out,
right,
then they would come after her. She would lose her visitor visa. She would lose all of the rights that she had built up to get. She'd been on work visas before. She was just like, if my marriage application gets denied or if my marriage doesn't work out, I don't want to lose that whole house of cards because now you have committed an immigration violation.
Right.
And the only way to get over it is to finish the marriage, get the green card in hand, and successfully solidify yourself with a 10-year green card here in the United States. Not a 2-year,
right.
10-year green card here in the United States. And once you get that 10-year, then all of those past sins are forgiven. But if you stumble somewhere along those lines, all those sins can come back and get you again. Right. Yeah, that's not the end of the world as long as you have an attorney. I've saved many people from those situations. But still, it's just a matter of the fact of, there can be a bit of strategy depending on what your risk tolerance is. But I will say most people are usually comfortable enough just to fly into the country and go the process.
And go through. So therefore, if somebody in UK and they want to come to the United States because their boyfriend or the girlfriend is in the United States and they really love each other and they want to get married, they can actually get married. They can actually get married here, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so people, I answer all that question on Instagram. So no. So we talk about the fiancé visa. So for a lot of people, I know you're very interested in. Now, people, before we go down to the next that we're going to talk about, this immigration lawyer, right, is charging $125 for consultation just because it's a special price for my program. Therefore, when you call him, you must have your debit card, you must have your Cash App, you must have your PayPal. You can go to the office in Manhattan or in New Jersey and you set up an appointment and you pay your $125. No, there's a lot of lawyers out there, but tell me how many lawyers is going to give you a break from the normal consultation fee and charge you $125 and you're paying only $125 for your consultation fee. When you call the lawyer and so forth, you have all your important question written down to ask him. Because once you call and the numbers is going on the phone, the clock is ticking. Once the call ended, your question ended right there. You should have all the answer you need. The next thing you should be is calling the lawyer and say, okay, I am comfortable. I believe in you. This is going to work. How do I make payment? Here's the good thing about this lawyer, right? Different from a lot of lawyers. He have payment plan. Payment plan, people are going through stuff. So therefore, if he charge you $10 and you only have 5, he will work out something with you. That means that he will be your lawyers. But here's the thing with that, people. He cannot charge you $10 and take that $10 and pay for your documents, right? Pay for your, hold on just a minute. Pay for your documents. Hold on. Pay for your documents at the same. So therefore, he cannot take your $10 and pay for your visa, for your green card application or your citizen application. Whatever he charge you, you have to pay the fee. So if he charge you $10 for his service and your application is going to cost you $5, you must have the money for the application to pay for that. He will put you on a payment plan with his money, but he cannot put you on a payment plan with immigration, because immigration, they do not borrow, they do not lend, they do not do bargain, they do not do layaway. They need their money in order to help you. So if it's $500, you need to pay the $500, have that money ready to pay immigration and so forth. Then the rest will work out and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? So that is where it is and so forth. You could sit and talk to him. If he cannot help you, I guarantee you this, people, he will tell that, listen, the case is sticky, I cannot help you and so forth. It's a waste of time. Then you know where your fate lay. You know if what the situation is. A lot of lawyers will tell us that, okay, well, they could help you when they know they cannot help you and they take your money. And once you give them your money, you can't get it back. You want a lawyer that's going to tell you that, say, listen, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to cost you. You could sleep at night and you could be peaceful to know that you have somebody you could trust. He's not an immigration officer. He does not walk with handcuffs. He does not run a prison cell. He's here to represent you, to help you through your case, that you can win your case and you can be legal. So he's the only one that you can trust. Because when you go in front of immigration with you, he's going to represent you. He's going to be there as the person that's going to shield you from the problem. The next thing, you cannot retain the lawyer and tell him a bunch of lie. Tell him the truth, because if you tell him a lie and you and him go to your appointment and the immigration officer says, why was this red? And he don't know that it was red because you never tell him. What do you think is going to happen? He cannot help you. So you have to be honest. Tell him everything. Open the door. Let him know what it is, that he know what he's working with, that he can best prepare your case and prepare to help you, that you walk out with your 2 hands free, walking around. Because guess what happened? If you lied to him and he don't know, he's going to be leaving and you're going to be staying in that building in handcuffs. And then that's another situation. So be honest. So we continue that. We continue the program. Yeah, you could go ahead, my brother, to the next step.
You pretty much covered all that quite well. There was 1 or 2 questions that I saw in the chat. I just want to make sure that everyone remembers. Citizens, don't worry, you can't be deported. You can lose your citizenship, but that is insanely rare. And I've spoken to the only judges in New York and New Jersey that have the power to do that, and
right.
They've all said that they hate cases like that. They're just not fond of it. So
right.
Don't worry so much about that. Obviously, just stay out of trouble. Don't get into trouble.
pretty much stay out of trouble. That's the thing.
And then there was just one special one that I saw that keeps popping up. I can't see everyone's chats. I don't know why Facebook only lets me see a few of them.
Right.
But one of the ones that popped up twice was just about owing child support for citizenship.
Right.
There's no one thing. I mean, we could do a whole nother session on citizenship another time. There's no one thing that prevents you from getting citizenship when it comes to little things like that. However, one of the requirements for citizenship is what they call good moral character. Good moral character can pretty much mean anything that the officer wants it to mean in that moment, right? I mean, if the officer is wrong, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars to fix his being wrong. So that's why you just want to make him happy. So at that moment, if the officer thinks that something is immoral to him or ruins your good moral character, all the law in the world doesn't matter at that point. However, yeah, if you have owing back child support and the officer is able to figure that out without you telling him somehow, then he can use that against you and cause you to show some, whether bring you in for another interview, deny you this time, and then you apply again and get it next time. Whatever the case may be, it could end up costing you loads of money down the road.
Right.
So if you have little things like that in your record, I know for most people doing citizenship, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of people do it without an attorney. But if you have something small like that, you are rolling the dice when you file it alone. I know it sounds stupid because it's a pretty easy application, but when those flukes happen, they happen big.
Right.
And that's when people come and hire me. And again, it's one of those things where people procrastinated.
Right.
They tried it alone, it blew up in their face. They tried it again to fix it. Then it blows up in their face, and the whole world is coming down. And then they come to me, of course, to pick up all the pieces. So just for things like that, there's just little strategies that you could do to bolster yourself. Make sure that you back up your good moral character, things of that nature. But, that's it. I just wanted to touch on those two things.
Okay, that's good, people. So you see, you're getting a lot, and we're not going to answer any more questions because guess what happened? A lot of you people like to abuse the system. We're not going to abuse the system. That is the reason why, because if you sit here and answer all of your questions, then guess what happened? How does he get paid? How does he run his business and so forth? Just, if you don't have the money, save the money. If you don't have a way of paying the money, ask a friend or somebody and so forth. Here's a good thing that you could do. You could go to CVS and buy yourself a Green.Go card, buy yourself a Visa card, put the money on the Visa card, and you can use the Visa card. So you literally does not need somebody to do it. Just go to a pharmacy and buy a Visa card, load it with your money, and then just call a lawyer, give it to him and so forth, and your question answer. Do not use somebody's credit card unless their permission, unless they're in present to pay for a consultation, because guess what happened? Somebody will be going to jail and it's not the lawyer, it'll be you because you will be in problem. So, that's one. And then, so we cover Fianc Visa. Let's cover, green card. If somebody just got married yesterday and is a legitimate married, when can they file for their green card? When can they put in the green card application?
Same day. Same day you get married, you can file for your green card application.
Right. Oh, I know they love that. So if you just got married, right. If you just got married today, you can put in your green card application same day, next day. Once you have the money, roll the dice with a lawyer and start to get the process and so forth. This lawyer does not commit, does not indulge, does not work with fraudulent marriage. So therefore, you cannot go in this lawyer office and tell, well, I'm married to John Brown and John Brown live at Queens and here, so, and it's just a business. What's going to happen? He have to put you out of his office because he cannot indulge in any form of illegal activity because you did an illegal marriage. So if you know say your story shaky or your marriage shaky, do not go in the office because you will not be served. Just like if you know say you're craving or if you know say provides you're not gonna get meal, it's the same process and so forth. Nothing have changed and so forth. But you could continue, sir.
Yeah, that's so once you get married, you can immediately go file for yourself, apply for your spouse to get a green card. If the person overstayed on a visa or something else like that, as long as the individual filed for them as a U.S. citizen, all of that gets waived. The one thing that was good coming out of Donald Trump, love him or hate him. There's many things you could love about him, many things you could hate about him. But one of the really good things in immigration that came out of him was that he brought all of the green card marriage applications current. Okay. So that means that if you are a green card holder, this is the perfect time to marry and give your spouse a green card right now, because those numbers could change at any time. Right. U.S. citizens, for those who don't know, U.S. citizens can apply for their spouse and get the process going at any time. However, in the past, green card holders have to wait on a line, that immigration line people talk about. And that line sometimes was a year, 2 years, 3 years long. But now, overnight, very silently, Trump brought that number down to 0. And suddenly everyone who's a green card holder could immediately marry and apply for their spouses. The only restriction was that is you got to be in status when you do it. That's why I'm telling people to rush and get this done. If you have a green card and your spouse is still in status, meaning they still have a valid visa or something else of that nature, get it filed immediately. Do not wait. Do not, just skip straight ahead to it. And then just for some other people, if you are getting into a marriage and you think it might be shaky, right? You think that maybe there's a little pressure to get married because of immigration reasons or whatever. a prenuptial agreement is not a bad thing. A lot of people these days, me and Dr. Love were talking about it before the show.
Yeah.
Today. A lot of people these days go for the prenuptial agreement just to make sure that they protect themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean, long distance relationships are always going to be a little shaky, and then when you two finally meet up, he's here on his visa, and you're like, oh, let's go ahead and do this. It's okay to try and protect yourself.
Correct.
Nowadays, a lot of people are doing it, and it's not an offensive thing if you want to go that route.
Right. So people in here, we answer everything and so forth. And a lot of you people are sitting and watching, even if this program at this minute does not relate to you and you have a friend that you know that have a situation that sit in the United States of America and wasting time committing crime or whatever it is, you need to advise them. Whether it's a man or a woman, find somebody that you can love and care for and you care for them. Get your green card. And here's a good thing too. If you're in the process of getting your green card, right? And the immigration is doing everything, they will also give you a travel document if you got to travel to Jamaica. That's after you get everything is processed and so forth. You will get a travel document. So if your grandmother did, your pitney dead, your auntie dead, and you want to go to Jamaica, they will give you, I used to call it emergency travel document. I know they used to stamp it in the passport, or they give you a letter that you can travel. But I always recommend people not to, if you don't have to. You know, you can just stay put and so forth, but you get your work permit, your social, you start to pay your taxes, you follow the rules and so forth. You can stay here in the United States of America and get married, sort out yourself, and you can be among all of us and so forth. It's not hard. But guess what happened? If you're in New York, and here's the good thing with this lawyer, anywhere in the United States of America you are right now, you can call him, you can fax, you can email, you can talk to him on the phone, and you can send your documents to him. So you don't have to be in New York to use him. You don't have to be, if you're in California, Chicago, Atlanta, anywhere in the United States of America you are. You can use this lawyer. He will represent you because that's why you have fax machine. You got overnight mail. You got FedEx. You got UPS. You got post office. You got delivered, everything. And this lawyer will stay right in his office and he will assist you and you will get your green card as long as you follow the process and so forth. And the good thing with his numbers, right? You can also call him. You can WhatsApp him. Whichever way you want to do and so call him, WhatsApp him and so forth. Send him a voice note and talk to him and so forth. Pay for your consultation and you won't have a problem. If you're in New York, you can go to New York office or you can go to Jersey office in Newark, New Jersey, right? Long as you wear your dust mask, long as you keep a distance, long as you follow rules and so forth, sleep at night in peace. Stop worrying about immigration coming through the window and so forth. You can fix your problem. If you trust a lawyer, stop listening to people and talk about my aunt and my cousin can't help me fill out the documents and they're going to fill out the wrong stuff and then it go to Homeland Security. No, it's a whole mess for you. No, you're going to need a lawyer. Stop being foolish with your money. Spend the money, peace of mind, no problem. $125 will get your consultation and whatever he charge you, you pay that and your life will be good. How beautiful is that, people? You have any more stuff you like to let them know?
Not for tonight. I think I should probably go eat dinner.
Right. Right.
I'll just let everyone know our number is 212-233-2988. That's 212-233-2988. You can call that direct anywhere. If you've got WhatsApp, that number's on WhatsApp as well. We're probably gonna put that number on Signal. A lot of people are switching over to that.
Right.
But you can call right now. You can message that number or call it direct on WhatsApp. That number can also accept text messages. Thanks to the magic of technology, you can text a landline.
Right.
But and then my cell number is 973-500-2345. That's 973-500-2345. And I know it upsets some people, but if you call me after 9 o'clock, there's probably a chance I'm not going to pick up.
Right.
I'm probably reading a storybook to my kids or something.
Right.
So just be responsible. But otherwise, I just like there being more than one way for people to try and reach me. Text message is okay. WhatsApp is probably one of the best because their notifications. I see it better. My paralegal sees it better.
Right.
But yeah, call those numbers. Hit us up whenever. and then we'll start working as soon as we can.
Yeah, and then people, there was one important question that let me go back to that question. Oh man, I freeze it up. I'm gonna go back because it's very important. But let me give out the number until it comes back. The number for the lawyer is 212-233-2988. 973-500-2345. Right? Send a text message, call. He will call you back and he will talk to you. Have your credit card, have your debit card ready and so forth, right? Don't waste any time. You understand? You may have wasted a lot of time with other lawyers and get nowhere. Well, guess what happened? All of that is over. Now you have somebody you could depend on. So if you're watching me right now, call this lawyer. Any lawyer that I bring on my program, anyone that comes on my program, they gotta be good. And I check them out. And this lawyer have been on here for a very long time. And I'm getting a lot of phone calls. A lot of success story. I have no complaint. No negative complaint. You know what I mean? People call me every day asking, oh, can I have the lawyer number and so forth. So call the lawyer and he will answer all your immigration questions. Sir, thank you very much. And people, this is going to be on Mondays. Mondays, and we're going to pick another day. So Mondays, what was the other day we said we was going to do this? Mondays and when?
I thought we had said Tuesdays for a bit, but I think Mondays and Thursdays you had also said.
Mondays and Thursdays. So immigration.
That's what you don't.
Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays for immigration and so forth. And then guys, feel free to send me a message and I will pass it. But do not send me no question because I'm not going to ask him. Send me a message and say, Doctor, I need the number and I will pass on the message to him or pass you on his number and you take it from there. Don't ask me any question because I'm not going to. Even if you're my cousin, I'm not going to ask him any question because I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a messenger. I am a deliverer. I deliver goods and I'm delivering to you. Thank you very much, sir. And we will do this again Thursday, the same time on Thursday at 7:30 on Thursday, 7:30 on Mondays, right? Thank you very much and we will talk.
All right. Have a good night.
You too, my brother. No, people, that was the immigration lawyer. If you're watching now, you know me have to talk a little bit decent. I gotta put on my little bit of decency. So now let me go back now and explain to Uno in the Jamaican arrogant way. Uno people that's watching me, you ladies and gentlemen that's watching me, that's sitting here looking in my face by my big nose and sit down here and complaining about other people's problem, worrying about Biden and worrying about Trump and worrying about America this and America that. Get your green card sorted out. Find one to and married to. Even if the man may look like him have rotten teeth or whatever it is, as long as you can love him and is legitimate, married to him. Even the woman may not look like the prestige, like the Gucci and Cabana, or the Louis Vuitton, or the Fendi. Still married to the person and you love the person. Do not sit down in America and commit crime and do fraudulent marriage because immigration will lock your ass up. You will find yourself in a jail and you will find yourself back at Jamaica. You understand? A place where you may complain about and so forth. And now you won't get to Walmart and you won't get to buy your Chinese food because now you're going back to square one. Get your green card. Get your green card, get your social, get your driver's license. Stop walking people's store and steal people things. Stop breaking into mall. Stop breaking into candy store. Stop breaking into liquor store. Stop breaking into people's car. Stop stealing people's phone. Stop walking with knife and stabbing up females and stop stab up man. Stop walk with gun and say you're gonna kill somebody. Stop walk with illegal bullet in your pocket. Stop walk with people problem in your pocket and fix your immigration status. If you do not fix your immigration status, it's gonna become a problem. So you don't have to like Dr. Love. You don't have to respect me. You don't have to watch me. You can complain about me, but I'm not illegal. So because I'm not illegal, it's a good thing to drive. It's a good thing to travel. It's a good thing to feel free and so forth. You want to be in that position? It doesn't make me better than you. I just make wise decision. You need to make wise decisions and so forth. You understand? No. The next thing, some woman like to sit down and complain and worrying about buying a name brand bag. And buying a name brand bag like I have the beautiful bags you're selling. Beautiful bags you're selling. If you want the bags, please to get your pocketbook. I have this beautiful bag you're selling. And you want to buy the most beautiful bag because you want to go post by one girl somewhere or one friend. You understand? And you don't have any papers. Well, guess what happened? I don't mind selling the pocketbooks, but I want you to have your papers, because the bag look beautiful and you want to walk in the store with your credit card and buy one of these bags. You understand? While I'm showing you, if you like this bag, I can sell it to you. It's available for sale right here. You understand? Let me pin my phone number at the bottom of the page while we're here talking about immigration. Because now the immigration lawyer gone, we can tell them the right ta and talk, because some of the people act like you don't understand what date is. You understand? When you sit down and worry about people problem. 3 4 2 2 4 8 7. And guess what happened to? Also, on my WhatsApp, if you're gonna link me about the bag, I just started to put them up on my WhatsApp. So my WhatsApp is a business WhatsApp. So when you contact me on my WhatsApp, look at the top at the right hand of the page. Click on that little icon in the middle and it will take you to the bags. Okay? And it will take you to prices. Remember, I have to make some adjustment. The shipping is $20 if you're in the United States. It's $65 if you're out of the United States of America. While we're on immigration, let's start with the bag then. You understand? Because things are for all. No, I have this beautiful bag here. If you want this beautiful bag, you can have this bag. What on there? Oh, yes. You can have, this is the two-tone bag. You can have this, right? You can have the two-tone bag, right? It's nice. See? It's red inside, right? Comes with a zipper. It comes with a long bag, long strap, okay? So this is a two-tone. Now, when you get this bag from me, you're getting it in the box, just like this. You're getting it in the box. Everything coming in the box, so you're getting your bag, okay? Valentine's is coming. I'm running a Valentine's special, okay? So guess what happened? Discount something. So no, you get it. There's another bag right here. Look at it. Another bag right here. Almost forgot to say Instagram did it too. People on Instagram, I'm so sorry, right? Look. Right here. Now this one is a one tone, right? One tone, okay? So you see, look into it. One tone, right? See, look at it. One tone bag, right? And it's a two tone, sorry, but on the side is different, okay? You got the long strap too. Here's the long strap. It comes with the long strap. Hello, here's the long strap. Now look at the difference with this bag. Now this bag, the same color. But on one side of the bag, and this one is different, two-tone. This one is a one-tone on both sides, but on the side of it, it comes like this. Look at this and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so this is the bag, and you get the bag in the box when it coming up. So yeah, get the box. So therefore, I put it in this. It comes in this, right? See? When it comes to you, it's shipping to you in the box, in the rightful belongings, okay? All right. Let's put this over here and let's keep this. It's Valentine's, and guess what happened? Call the side man, the main man, the next man, the other man, whatever it is, and say you want a pocketbook. Whichever way you got to do it and so forth. I am here to please you. Now, look at this nice, beautiful bag here. This nice Valentine's, I'm running Valentine's special right here. Look at this, it's very nice bag. Look at it. It have the little legs on there, so if you put it down, you won't get damaged. You have the long strap here, okay? You can put over your shoulder and so forth, whatever way it is, okay? I have it right here. Gold, right? It's very nice, short and long, okay? Now, let's do this. Now, look at this one. This one is beautiful. Look at the top of it and so forth, right? You got the short strap right here, short strap, and this bag is adjustable for a nice occasion. So therefore, you can remove the strap from here and you can put the strap down here. If you want it to go here, or you want it to go here, you can do that. Okay, let's put that over here and so forth. Continue. Now, you can have this beautiful one right here also, right? WhatsApp me for the price. Okay, WhatsApp me for the price. People on Instagram, send me a message in my Instagram and so forth. If you like, let me change this on Instagram. My phone number on Instagram, because me know no phone I say, but me not see the number 422487. Okay, that's my number on Instagram. Sorry. That's my number on Instagram. Look at this nice, beautiful one here. You can also get this in you can get the wallet, and you can also get the belt in this one. Okay, Valentine's is beautiful. Make your Valentine beautiful. Don't depend on the money if you don't have to. Buy your things yourself. Okay, let's go over here and so forth. Let's talk about this nice Chanel right here. If you like this nice Chanel right here, it can be yours, okay? It can be yours. Look at the top of it. It comes just like this, okay? It's gold on the top. The hardware is gold. And you can get the slippers with it. Look at the beautiful slippers that comes with it. You can get the slippers, but they sell separate. This is one, and this is one, and so forth, okay? It's very nice. Very, very nice, okay? It can be yours, and so forth, right? Okay, let's put that over here. Let's put this close right here. Now, if you're looking for a nice Gucci, right here. Very nice. Gold again. Gold hardware. Very, very, very nice. Look into it. Let's go down. You can also have it with the belt. You can get the belt if you like. Here's the belt. You can have the belt. And you can have the bag. You can have either, or you can have both if you can afford both. You understand what I'm saying? Right here. Very beautiful and so forth. For Valentine's, after Valentine's birthday, you want to go to Jamaica, go to Jamaican style. I have everything right here for you. Okay, let's put this belt back over here. And let's put this back in the bag. And I am ready to ship tomorrow to you. And also, ladies, remember, I have the toys. I have the toys for you. I will get to the toys in a minute. Look at this beautiful bag. Nice, beautiful Louis Vuitton bag. Right here. Look into it. It's very nice, okay? Look how beautiful it is. Gold hardware. It comes with a zip on the top. You can zip it, close it. It have one section here, and it have the middle section. Look into it. Very, very beautiful. It's ready to be in your home. I bring the store to your home. You don't have to go to the store. Right here, okay? My number is there. WhatsApp me, let me know what time it is, and I will let you know what time it is now. Let's go over here now. Let's go to this now. Okay, nice again. Nice Chanel again. Look at it. Nice black and gold strap right here. Black and gold strap. Look into it. And also, not only that, this is nice and so forth. It's very big. Look into it. The slippers. You can also get the slippers with it and so forth, right? Guess what happened? Pocket friendly, affordable. You will not have any complaint. You will be happy with this. Okay? We're coming out of immigration and now we're going into sales because over here that's the way we do it and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's put this over here and so forth. WhatsApp me and this will be your bag. No, look at this very nice one here. Look into it. It comes, right? We use the strap and so forth, right? You can also close it here, whichever way it is and so forth. In your style, look into it. It have white, and it have the chocolate, and it have like a dark greenish, right? Right here for a nice occasion and so forth. You cannot go wrong with this and so forth. It's ready to ship to you. All you have to do is just WhatsApp me or call me, and it will be yours and so forth. Let's go down to this now. Very nice one. This comes with a long strap also. Very nice strap, long strap, short strap, and so forth. You're going out for a nice little occasion. You just want to go out like you're going for a little dinner or something, or you're going out with the girls and you don't want nothing big and so forth. Here you go. It's right here. I have it for you and so forth. Just WhatsApp me and tell me what you want and I will make your dream come true. Okay? Guess what happened? Let's go down to this. Nice, beautiful Fendi. Nice, beautiful Fendi. And tomorrow on Talk Truth Tuesday, I will be giving away a pocketbook tomorrow on Talk Truth Tuesday. So if you're watching me on Instagram, you need to come to Facebook page tomorrow, Real Dr. Love Music for Talk Truth Tuesday from 7 to 9 tomorrow, right? There's a nice Fendi right here. It's ready to go and so forth. Tomorrow, I will be giving away a bag tomorrow. So if you want to win a bag, I will be giving away a bag tomorrow. It's going to be very simple and easy for you to get the bag. Okay, let's go down to this now. Right here. Right? Nice. Very nice. Right? Very nice. Look into it. This will be a nice bag for you to travel with and so forth. You can't go wrong. Right here and so forth. Just let me know and so forth. I have to go through and I will be showing you the toys. Before I go to the next bag. Ladies, if you're home right now, somebody's calling me, I cannot answer right now. If you're home right now and you're lonely right now, before I show you the next bag. If you're home and you're lonely right now, you don't have a boyfriend, you and your boyfriend break up, you're home, you're horny, you want sex so bad you don't know what to do, you don't want to go to the road and give up the pumps out the road and so forth, but guess what happened? I am going to show you, Dr. Love, have what it is to please you. Look at this. You can have it. Nice, never fold them. Listen, you can have this in the chocolate, you can have this in this color, right? In the chocolate, it's very big, you can travel with it. Now, also, you have the little wallet that comes with it. It comes with it. So you can walk with this alone, right? It's very easy to take off and very easy to put back. I have it in the chocolate and I have it in this color. It's very big inside. Very nice inside. You will not have any problem with this bag and so forth. If you want to go away for the weekend, go to Jamaica, wherever it is and so forth. Living style while you're alive and so forth. You can get it in the brown and you can get it in this color. I have it. Okay. Before we go to the next bag, ladies, if you're home right now, and as I said, you don't have a boyfriend. You don't have a boyfriend. Let's take up this one. I'm coming. You don't have a boyfriend and so forth. And you want to come so bad. Right? Instead, you go to the road and give it the pumps because the man is in the army. Guess what happened? I have the Dr. Love. This is my brand. My brand. I have the Dr. Love machine right here. Right? It's called a body in a drawer. Keep you going. Pull it out the drawer. And when you pull it out the drawer, you will come. Right? This right here will make you come. I have the machine and so forth. Don't feel afraid because you're watching me and you want to get one and make your hair back up on you and you don't know if you do it and so forth. I have the proper fix right here. Now let me show you, demonstrate of it. Here's one already and so forth that I take out of the package. So here it is. It's called Body in a Drawer, right? Dr. Love Body in a Drawer, right? Now here it is right here and so forth, right? It comes with, if you want to please yourself, right here. You have the click machine right here and so forth. Now, it have my name engraved right here. My name is on it so you know it's my brand. Now, this is the power. This is the control of the speed. So guess what happened? You open this like this. If you want to charge it, you just spin it. It's very easy. Look, the cap comes off and so forth. Here is the card. You plug the card in here like that. And you plug this into the socket to charge, right? This is the card for it. Right? So it's a chargeable. It can charge. Right? So what you do after you finish charging, you take out this part. You put back the cap like this. You screw it back again. And ladies, there you go. The cap is on it. Right? It's called a body in a drawer. Dr. Love in a drawer. Right? You press the power button like that. See? You hear it? You don't hear it that much, right? So if you're in the room and the kids are in the next room or your husband watching TV, you don't want to know that you're getting a quickie because you decide that you just want to please yourself. No, this is the control. Listen. You hear it? It's got different speeds. So whichever, if you want it hard, you want it soft, you want it rough, you want it doggy style, hits right here. See? You press it. It could even vibrate like a phone vibrating. You understand? And guess what happened? Speed right there. You turn it off here and so forth. You wash off your body in a drawer and you put your body back up in a drawer and so forth. Right here. I have them for you and so forth. And I'm running a Valentine special. I'm running a Valentine special. If you want a body in a drawer, don't sit there and say you don't want a body in a drawer. I have a body in a drawer. Dr. Love in your drawer. You understand what I'm saying? I am here to please you because my fan base is females. Any man that's watching me and feel like I should not be selling this, that is your problem. Well, guess what happened? It's called a body in a drawer. I'm selling a body in a drawer. I have a lot of them ready to go. You want to buy a pocketbook? You want to buy a body in a drawer? I have them right here ready to ship out. And I'm running a special tonight. If you call me tonight, I will only sell you one of these for $60. $60. For Valentine's, for the month of February, $60 for a body in a drawer. You can't go wrong. A body in a drawer. The material is good. It's good material. It will not give any infection. It will not speak back to you. It will not argue with you and so forth. It won't look at you disgusting. It will here to please you because you control a body in a drawer. I will sell it to you for the month of February for $60. Can't go wrong. Text me and say, Dr. Love, you want one? And I will guess what happened. I will ship it to you and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's go back to the bag business. Okay, that was a body in a drawer. Okay? Alright, now, let's go down back now. We're talking about the Christian Dior right here. We have the Christian Dior bag right here. Perfect. If you want it, you can have it and so forth. I'm running Valentine special. Don't let this special miss you. Right? Right here. You want to get a bag and a body in a drawer? I have it. Right? Right here. Nice bag and so forth. Ready to ship to your home. Ready to go to the post office. Right? To ship to your home. Right? Now, I am coming, ladies. I am coming, ladies. I am coming, ladies. Now, I have this nice, beautiful one here too. If you want this one, you can have it. Right? And also, you can also have the slippers. Right here. Here is the slippers right here. You can have the slippers and the bag, or you can have either and so forth. It's very nice and so. This is a nice bag, and I like it. You turn it right here, you open it, you have another compartment here that's closed, so you see, and then you go like that and you open it again, and it's very red, very nice inside, it's very big. You can't go wrong and so forth. I am here to please you. So while I'm here to please you, take the pleasing that I'm pleasing and so forth. As I say, if you want a body in a draw, I'm only running a special tonight for $60 for the month of February. After February, go back to the regular price and so forth. Where's the bag for this? Okay, right here. Now, I am going through all of this and so forth. This is a nice Louis bag again. Very nice and so forth. Can't go wrong. Here it is. Very nice. The material is unbelievable. Can't go wrong and so forth. It's very big. You could do a lot with it and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? It have a zipper on the inside, right? It have a lock that you can lock it.